All right, so for our final segment here with Brian, I want to talk about the personal transformation that you went through over the course of our work together. Because to me, that was far more meaningful than you landing your dream job or successfully changing careers. Because ultimately, that's what it's about. So, Brian, talk to me about the transformation that you experienced going from dreading your job to loving your job.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would say it's not just the job, as you well shared with me and through our journey, and you definitely saw that. When you're in that negative place, and I'm not even saying literally that too, but when you're in that negative mindset, it's just so hard to see the things around you, and that could be just walking outside, and through this transformation, through this process, I'm more mindful of things. I mentally I'm much more clear minded. I enjoy things. Not that things don't go wrong in life, obviously, but I enjoy being around people. When I was in that fog, before I met you, my skill set was people, and I forgot that. And now I'm actually in front of people. It's so positive. I get to speak, which I love doing. I love relationships, and what you've done and helped guide me along the way has allowed me to do that. I feel better. I know I'm more approachable, and it's been a complete change. And and it's not just about work. It's my friends, my family, everybody says that. It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, Brian. I'm so happy again to have been able to be with you on this journey because I get it. I've been there. It's like the blood just, goes from your face and you're not feeling like yourself anymore. Right.
Oh,
And now what I would say is you came back to who you are, right? The person that I'm talking to right now, this is the real Brian. The person that was talking to you back then was not the real Brian. That was Brian just trying to survive.
yeah. But we actually, on our last session, I don't know if you remember, but it was great looking at the blueprint and then actually seeing what I actually put down, like my feelings and frustration and just all the above. It's scary to see that. I'm like, how is that even the same person? So
Yeah,
it's amazing to see that.
right. Because I would say it took less than 2 months for the real Brian to come back to life. And you're right. It wasn't that long ago that you were a different person, that you were not as content or at peace as you are right now. Is there anything else you want to talk about, things that you were able to cultivate over the work that we did that helped bring more of that peace and contentment back to your life?
Yeah, I would just say be receptive to things. And you taught me that, Adam. And be open minded, be receptive to things, because things do happen. And when you're not in a positive mindset, obviously things aren't going to happen. But just be open minded, be positive, trust the process, trust you, and life will unfold to many great things.
Right.
There is light at the end of that tunnel. It doesn't happen overnight, and there is people like yourself along the way to help. And don't be afraid to ask for help, because I wouldn't be mad if it wasn't for you. So I really appreciate everything that you've done, Adam. Truly do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you got it. I love that. And I also want you to just take a second here to talk to the people out there that are miserable in their jobs or careers that are feeling like it's hopeless. And I want you to share with them what's possible and how your life looks now and how that can be their life.
Yeah. Yeah. That was definitely me. Life now is much different. It's I would say enjoyable. It's creative, and it's upbeat from a standpoint of knowing with work. I actually enjoy my friendship, and my family, and yeah, it's great.
So you're saying that even if you're this person that dreads going to work, that is confused about if you're in the right job, career, or whatever, that it's possible to get to where you are today in a short amount of time.
100%. Trust the
Yeah.
process, and it will happen. Yep.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, I don't want to end on that note because that's the message for today. This is what I want everyone who's watching to take home, which is that if you're feeling like it's hopeless, just know that it's not. 2 months or less is all that it takes for everything to turn around. And I mean everything. For Brian, it was everything. It was the job, it was the career, it was the lifestyle, and it's just the overall state of well-being, right? Like Brian is a new man.
Yeah. Feels good.
And, and you can be a new man or a woman. Like if you're ready for change, like Brian's telling you, step up to the plate. Brian said, hell yes, I am ready. I can't take this shit anymore. And thank God.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, you're welcome, Brian. Again, it was awesome working with you because I get a lot of satisfaction out of helping people out of ruts that I used to be in myself. So again, it was major privilege working with you, Brian, and looking forward to staying in touch. So
Absolutely.
lastly, any final words, Brian, for those out there that are wondering whether or not it's possible?
It is possible. Ask for help. Don't be afraid, and don't be afraid of change. I know what it's like to feel when you're in that process, when you're frustrated, but there is light at the end of the day, and Adam is a phenomenal resource, and not only just it's your friend for life. So I'm really appreciative of everything you've done.
Amazing. Well, thanks again, Brian. I really appreciate the sentiment. And for all you guys and girls that are out there listening, if this is resonating with you, and if you're ready to feel hope again, like send me a message, and we'll schedule a consultation, and I'll share more success stories with you that are very similar to Brian's. Because the beautiful thing is that he's not unique. There's so many people out there with Brian's story, right? And that should just tell you how possible it is, right? I don't care how dire your circumstances are. So that's it. Send me a message and we'll set up a call. Hope you guys are having an amazing day.